popping up throughout Spain that help the disabled have a little bit of love and attention. And the way they do that is by having something known as sex helpers, or basically sex assistants. And it's not necessarily about sex, it's more about physical contact in order to help people who are disabled and otherwise do not have access to that.
Sure.
Now, one of those organizations is something known as Tandem Team, and it's run by 3 individuals, and what they're doing is they are going to certain disabled people and listening to what their needs are, and in some cases, in 50% of the cases, it's not even about sex. It could be about cuddling, it could be about communication, and they help that individual out. Now, I should note that in Spain, prostitution isn't necessarily illegal. It has been decriminalized. However, pimping is considered illegal. Trading sex for money, that's a shaky grounds. You could be prosecuted for it, but there is no real text in their legal system that says that prostitution is completely illegal. Now, the one thing that I do want to point out is that in this case, with these sex workers, they don't necessarily take any type of payment or any form of payment. They do this because they genuinely want to help disabled people out.
So that's a big part of it. It's a little bit more complicated than that. So first of all, it's named Tandem Team, so I was surprised. I was thrown off by that because I thought they were going to come in tandem, like boy, have we got sex assistants for you. It's like, okay, fascinating. But actually, Tandem Team doesn't take the compensation. They do compensate the women for their time, like
Yes.
they would work as a nurse, right? And some of them are trained in, and literally, in sexology, which sounds awesome. Okay. Now, obviously, Europe's a lot more open-minded about this than we are. Other countries that have some versions of sex assistants are Switzerland, Denmark, Sweden, Netherlands, Germany, Belgium. In Switzerland, they have the most advanced model, which sounds fun. They have fixed monthly appointments and assistants who have a university diploma. Now I'm going to be an ass.
Before you're an ass, let's give the audience a little more information.
Fair enough.
Okay? So as I mentioned, this isn't necessarily about money, because it does sound like, a story we did recently where people go to a yoga studio together and then the women get diddled by a partner. But that's not the case here. People pay a lot of money to do that. That's not the case here. So let me give you the exact description. Tandem does not charge for putting users and assistants in touch with each other, and recommends that any agreed economic compensation should not exceed 75 euros. It's usually around 50 euros because you need to go to the user's home, park, eat out, and often you don't, you don't charge anything. Money is not our motivation. Okay.
And it appears it really isn't. I mean, they cap it at 75 euros.
Yeah.
Tandem doesn't even get paid. Don't get me wrong right now. I love these people. As always, I just wish they were like just a little. I know they gotta be politically correct and all that stuff. They say that it's not necessarily, and I know that it's not always sexual, but they say that this is a concept of sexuality that went beyond genital encounters. Except, no, it is genital encounters. That's what it's for. They're sex assistants, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like they shouldn't be embarrassed by that. This should have existed all along. And it's insane that we have societies like the U.S. where they say, no, 2 grown adults cannot come to an agreement on having fun together for a certain price. What business is it of yours? I mean, it's as big government as it gets.
Well, what's interesting about this model that they have with this organization in Spain is they allow the women to obviously make a decision. So there are some women who say, hey, you know what, I'm not interested in having any type of sexual relations with an amputee. It just happens to be something that makes that woman uncomfortable. There was one woman profiled in this article in El País, and she says, I don't really have any limitations. I'm open to helping anyone out. And again, it's kind of fascinating that they do this because they genuinely want to help people, and it kind of reminded me of the interview you had with Nina Hartley.
That's right.
Yeah, because Nina Hartley is a registered nurse, and she talks about how, a lot of her older patients need some sort of sexual outlet, and, she doesn't mind providing that for them should they need it.
Now, look, if I was older, disabled, whatever, right, and I'm single, and nurse is going to come in and is willing to be my sex assistant. I mean, even if it's illegal, the degree to which I would break the law would be immeasurable. Okay, and it's good that they're nurses because they tell them, for example, they know how to react to, some of them are, not all of them, how to react to a rise in blood pressure. There might be a lot of rises that they need to react to and they need to be concerned about, and they're ready to service that as well. look, what kind of barbarian is against a guy who's disabled and says, look, I still have this need. You think, one of them said, you think we're like sexless little angels, but we're not. And if you have this need, and he can't go to a bar, obviously, and pick up somebody,
Right.
whatever. Now, a lot of people are married, have relationships, etc. But if he doesn't have one, help a brother out.
Well, the type of people that are against this type of thing want you to hold in, like, any type of urge, whether it's a natural urge, whatever, they want you to keep it in. They want it to be pent up, right? Because sex is something that you're supposed to be ashamed of, so it doesn't matter if you're disabled, right? It doesn't matter if you have these needs. These are things that should be, done in a marriage, and if you're not in a marriage, sorry, sex is just for procreation, and that's it.
I couldn't care less about what your morals are.
Yeah.
You think it's immoral for me to get a hand job. Duly noted, motherfucker. I mean, I don't give a damn what you think. So finally, I don't know if you need to be disabled to get this, but if you do, my guess is there's a lot of people, man, my shoulder. My eyes twitching and shit. Can I get a sex assistant? Why do I have to take a good story and get dirty with it? Why?
Because you're a man.
Because I'm a man. Look, here's